gonna do a Helter Skelter vlog. Probably I'm gonna forget to vlog for a long time. This is gonna be like random clips over the week. Today is November 21st. Okay, so I get asked all the time how to write essays, how to study, college study advice. This is the way I've done essays for the past couple years now. It is so fast, and I think the easiest way to do it. I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm very confident in my writing abilities and I have really good grammar knowledge because of my job at the writing center. But this is the way I write essays. Try it. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry, but I do this every time I have to write a paper about anything, basically. The thing you gotta do is, if you have a ebook copy of something or like a journal article or anytime that you're reading something to pull quotes from, I highly recommend having it up on your computer. Here's research for my other class. PDF on this side, Google Doc on this side. And as you read, find quotes. Always go into articles knowing what you're looking for. I'm not just reading this book thinking like, okay, well, I'll remember it and then go back to quotes later. No, as I'm reading, think, how can I relate this to editing? How can I relate this to teaching? How can I relate this to writing? So constantly have that mindset going into this. And same with research papers. This research right here is about gender and literacy learning. So I'm pulling out quotes that I think pertain to my topic. When you do it this way on the computer, you can just copy and paste quotes and that's super quick. But for stuff like this, I'm just going through page by page. And if I see a quote I like, what I do is start collecting a list of quotes that pertain to your topic. Every time you write down a quote, either before or after it, try and write a sentence explaining why that relates to your topic. So everything I choose and write down as a quote, you have to have a sentence saying why that matters. How does that relate to your topic? Do that throughout the entire book. It might take a while. You are gonna write down quotes you're not gonna use, but by the time you finish the book, you have so many quotes. I'm only like 30 pages into the book and I already have like 3 paragraphs. Because since you have quotes and your thoughts in there, all you have to do is put them together and add transitions and add a little more analysis, and just like you basically have the framework for your essay done by the time you finish reading. That's how I write essays. That's how I will continue to write essays until I graduate. Let me know if you have questions. Aside from that, right now I'm doing laundry because I have to go home today for Thanksgiving break. I have an essay due at 2 o'clock, which is finished. Hi friends, I am home now. This is my room. I'm so happy. It's so warm. There's food. There's toilet paper that's soft. So in my last vlog, there was a clip of me where I took my anxiety medicine because my reminder came up on my phone as I was filming. After that, someone took to my Tumblr and told me, you glamorize anxiety as if it's something to be shown off. So therefore, I'm gonna take my medication for tonight while I'm on camera. I'm gonna make up for the way I did y'all wrong in the last vlog and just say, okay ladies, now let's get medication. There was a hair in my mouth as I did that, but it was worth it. And yeah, I put the water in before the pill. I hate the feeling of a dry pill touching my mouth, so roast me. And that's the tea. Okay, well I have work tomorrow at 10, so I need to go to bed soon because I'm gonna be taking care of dogs tomorrow for 8 hours. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. I have to get up at 8 to go to work, but I just finished The Becoming of Noah Shaw. I needed to warn y'all, if you have any respect for Mara Dyer, do not read this book. Just pretend it was a duology because none of us liked Retribution anyway, right? Okay, I'll probably read the next one when it comes out, but wow. Yikes. I love my job. Look how chapped my lips are. I've forgotten to vlog all week at work, so that's a lot of fun. I have blood all over my pants, and a dog peed on my leg. Is that interesting vlog footage?
Viola, darling. Remember, shoot like you have a secret.
I'm reading this, but someone told me that there's no romance in it, so I'm like, what's the point? So now I'm thinking about not reading it. I'm like 60 pages into it and I don't like it so far, and I'm like, should I just stop? I don't know. This one is so flavored. This is gonna be good. Oh my god. Nut. If you try and make out with me while I'm doing this vlog clip, I'm gonna be real mad. What did I just say? This is Mr. Finn. Okay, let's not do that. This is what I do for my job. That was on my mouth. Wow, the lips just get worse. How do you feel about that, Wilson? He gives it 2 sniffs. Up, up. Tell me your secrets.
Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your ear.
Okay, well I get off at 2 and it's 12, so it's been a good break getting to see my puppos. What are you doing, little man? Snipping some booty. What? I don't know what you want. He wants to make out, probably. Is that what you want? Yep. Hi. Good morning, Bikini Bottom. I've been doing a lot of lying in bed. I mean, I haven't because I've been at work, but today's Sunday. I go back to school tomorrow morning. I told myself I'm just gonna give myself a day to sit in bed, so that's the current mood. I just finished my second book over Thanksgiving break. I read the Harry Potter book, and then I just finished Turtles All the Way Down. I still have a bookmark in it, but I finished it. I don't know. It was pretty good. Wasn't better than Tiffio's, which I predicted. The only other book I have with me to read is Furiously Happy, and people told me like it might be triggering to mental illness if you're not in a good place, and I just read a book about anxiety and I'm already like, whew boy, that was a lot. So I think I'm gonna put a pause button on this one. I don't know why I'm turning this into a reading vlog. I'm so hungry. My mom made waffles for breakfast and I don't like waffles, so I'm starving. That's your first world problem of the day. My hair looks like Albert Einstein. I just had work at 12. My 2:30 class was canceled, so I'm done for the rest of the day. This vlog was boring because nothing happened, so I don't know what else to do. I need to go to the gym, but I'm too lazy. I need to take out my trash, but I'm too lazy. I need to write my research paper, but I'm too lazy. It's so bright. Oh my gosh. I'm hashtag over everything right now. I just want to lie in bed. I'm still not over Thanksgiving break. I honestly could have called in to work and just stayed home until tonight. I should have done that. You can't even see me, which is probably better, but I just made a Twitter thread that was really emo and I thought I would elaborate in video form, even though you can't see me. This is boring. Long story short, when I was 18, I made a video when I just moved into college called On Being in Between. It was about obviously moving to college, being in between college and high school, being in between friend groups, all that transitory stuff. I was in a weird place because I was adapting to new things. I figured this will change one day and I can look back on this video and think, wow, that was a time of my life where I had a lot of big changes happening. I did eventually go out of that stage. You've all seen vlogs and Snapchats with my friend group, and I made a really great group of friends and grew to love my professors and meet people in my major, and I really carved a place for myself here, and I thought, wow, okay, this is fine, like I've found my place, nothing's in transit anymore. I don't know, it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm just kind of lying in bed thinking, and for the longest time, like especially since I've been anxious this semester and kind of more in my room and solitary more often, I feel like in the big picture, I've sort of reverted to that state. I haven't really talked about this because I don't think it's appropriate because we all still follow each other, but I'm not as close with my old friend group as I used to be for not hostile reasons at all, but it's just stuff I don't need to get into. It's my own personal issues. I don't know if I felt more anchored to the college experience because I had them, but now I feel like I'm sort of drifting. Whenever I was in 5th grade to my freshman year of high school, I had one best friend in the entire world, and other than a couple of falling outs we had, I was over at her house every day. We hung out all the time, like double and triple sleepovers in a row. After she moved away, there was really no one that, the way that I used to think about it was I would walk down the hall and maybe like 5 people would stop and wave hi to me. I had so many acquaintances. I made so many friends in my classes. I knew so many people. I loved to make people laugh, and I had liked having those friendships. But at the end of the day, I never hung out with anyone. I was just alone. And the one friend I did hang out with, we were such different people. I never really considered her someone that I could truly and deeply confide in. Like, I don't know. I feel horrible if she's watching this, but I feel like I haven't had a single person since my friend in like middle school that I've been able to be down to earth with and just tell them anything, except for internet friends, which is great because I talk to them every day, but they're also not with me, and I can't turn to them physically when I need someone, which is kind of alienating. At the end of the day, when I think about it, I'm like, that's not even, I mean, yeah, they're my real friends, but they're not my real friends, which you can disagree with. That's maybe not the right way to phrase it, but at the end of the day, when I'm done with my classes, I go home to an empty room and I sit here for hours and I don't talk to anyone on campus. Maybe I'll go out to dinner with a friend, or I'll go to Walmart with someone, but it's like I don't have a best friend. I haven't had a best friend in years, and I think the loneliness is really kicking in. It's the loneliness of having friends but not having someone as close as I want them to be. Like my mom, I think, is the number one person that I could just be with all the time. I don't know if it's social anxiety or me being weird or what, but like the only person who I could fathom just like living with and having a conversation with and being close with and telling all my secrets and dark thoughts to is my mom. And I know that's normal for most people or some people to confide in their parent like that, but I feel like there's something's missing. Like I need someone my age that's on campus that I can trust. You know, I don't want to dismiss the friendships that I do have, but I think it's undeniable that I'm not really anyone's first choice. And I know that's a common feeling. And I know also it's not like a hopelessness thing. Like I know if I just keep with it, eventually I'll find people. There's always new opportunities, but I wonder, like, am I missing out on my opportunities to make lifelong friends? Because I know there's people that have had friends since high school, and there's people's bridesmaids or their roommates in college, and I'm sitting here like, I have maybe 5 people that I would hang out with on campus, and it would take me some convincing to leave my room to hang out with them. It might just be, I'm not looking for people to pity me or give me advice. It's just I'm probably not the only one that feels this way. So if you can relate, I hope that I can give you peace that you're not the only one. One day people will come along. Internet friends until then will suffice. They will more than suffice. They will definitely have your back whenever you need it, even if you don't have anyone in person to have your back other than your mom. I don't know what that was, but there's definitely demons in my room telling me it is bedtime, so I'ma go. Hi kids, I literally have Mount Everest sprouting on my face, but I wanted to end this vlog on a lighter note. I went to my counseling appointment this morning. We were talking about wrapping up the semester because it was going to be my last appointment with her. Sadly, she was a graduate student who was graduating, so I'm never gonna see her again. But we were kind of going over the things we've accomplished, stuff we've talked about, making sure we have closure for everything. During this, she kind of mentioned like, okay, so we only have 1 week until finals, and I just kind of stopped and let that sentence sink in, and the weight of how much that meant fell upon me. And I realized at the beginning of this semester, literally before classes even started, the Thursday before classes even started, I had a mental breakdown, panic attack, worse than I've had since middle school. I was so full of terror, so pessimistic, so agoraphobic that I legitimately thought I was gonna have to get my mom to come pick me up, and I was gonna have to do online school and just sit at home panicking because I thought there was no way I was going to be able to get better. The first appointment to meet with a nurse practitioner to get medication was over a month away. I was dreading the first days of classes. On my first day of Shakespeare class, I had to skip. I had a panic attack. I had such bad chest pains, all I could do was lie in my bed and cry. I don't know, I think when she said to me, finals are next week, it just sunk in that like, I did it. And I stood up for myself. I went to my class. I think I only missed like 3 classes total. I did it. and you think in the heat of the moment, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me, I'm never gonna get better, I have to go, I have to leave, there's no way I'm gonna get better, and that's not true. That's kind of my emotional rant of the day. If you needed that, it gets better. I don't know why I don't have my lamp on. After that whole rant, let me get the lighting on. It's kind of all I wanted to say is, if you're in a bad spot right now, and you wake up terrified every day thinking, this is never gonna get better, just give it time. And it's not gonna be an easy road, and you'll have good days and bad days, and you might lose people and gain people along the way, but you'll eventually reach a place where someone tells you finals are in a week and you realize you made it. I just want to linger on that feeling for as long as I can, because that's the most triumphant I have felt in a long time. On that emo note, hopefully it's a better emo than my last clip. See, just like I said, good days and bad days, because I know there's still people that watch my vlog that are mad about me taking anxiety medicine because it glamorizes my disease. I'm gonna take my Wednesday PM pill right now. Okay, ladies, now let's get medication. Deb. Stay positive when you can. Tell your friends you love them. Hug your mom. Eat peanut butter off a spoon when life warrants it. That's all I can say. Until next time, everyone.